a Texan shave, steel in hand, traditional wet, shaving smooth and grand.
Howdy, and welcome back to A Texan Shaves. Today we are reviewing Doppelgänger Continuum No. 3. If you're not familiar with the Continuum series, this was Francis from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements' brainchild to resurrect old fragrances, discontinued fragrances from the past, so everyone can experience them now. And they are doing them amazing justice so far. And this is the third entry into that. And Continuum No. 3. I have the soap and the splash. Thank you, Doug, Fran, and Huxley for sending this to me for review. I do appreciate it very much. And let me tell you, my friends, these just keep getting better and better every time. Not that 1 was bad, it was amazing, and 2 was even better for me. 3 for me is off the charts almost. So let's get into it. We're going to be doing a head shave today. I am using the stainless steel Ascension Select. I have a first use Filoso in there. And I am using the Amber Aerolite brush, all from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And let's get the brush wet, and we're just going to tub load off this. And remember, with PAA, honestly, all you need is 3 swirls. Y'all know me, I am famous for overloading a brush, so we're going to try not to do that today. So probably going to do a little more than 3 swirls, though. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to go like that. Maybe that was 7. I just grabbed a little bit more at the end there. Looking at that, that is probably more than I need. All right. Move that out of the way. Let's get right into it instead of waiting for everything. I do have notes here we're going to go over, but I'm going to try not to just read them all at the beginning and then do the shave. Let's get it moving. So, get the head wet. I did just have a shower not too long ago. So, my head and stubble should be well hydrated already. Now I just dropped that brush. And let's get it moving. So, Doppelgänger Continuum No. 3. This fragrance was inspired by Gucci Nobile from 1988. Don't have my glasses on, so bear with me while I try to read this. The scent profile is top notes of bergamot, lavender, lemon, nutmeg blossom, it says, tarragon, and rosemary. Heart notes of jasmine, fir, geranium, cyclamen, carnation, rose, and base notes of oak moss, sandalwood, cedarwood, vetiver, patchouli, amber, tonka bean, and musk. Ton of notes in there, guys. Definitely going to need some water, as you can see. I talk about not overloading the brush, and what do I do while I'm talking about it? I overload the brush. That's all right, though. I'm going to get a lot of water on that. I'm trying to get that soapy water in my eyes. Ooh, that's close. Having trouble. Danger. I think I'll just wet the brush next time instead of using the spray. This might take a little while. I'm telling you, little goes a long way, and I just messed it up, didn't I? I'm going to speed this up. All right, we're back. As you can see, I have the most incredible lather. I mean, geez, look at all that. And it is all over me. I I always load heavy. I load my bowls heavy. I load my brushes heavy. I'm normally a shower shaver on the daily, and then it's not so much of a mess, because I'm in the shower. But you know what? It's not like I'm soap poor or anything, so I'm not worried about using too much, but learn from my mistakes, right? Look at all that lather. It's going to be a great shave. All right. Definitely got to change shirts after this. And this smells incredible. So Continuum number 3, the nobleman returns. There are power scents, and then there are sovereign scents. Gucci Nobile, launched in 1988, was never about brute force. In an age of overbuilt alpha bombs and locker room swagger, Nobile stood apart like a velvet-clad strategist. I like that term. So the scent highlights on this is crafted in the golden hour of fougères. Its opening is of bergamot, lavender, lemon, and tarragon. It sets a brisk herbal tone that's clean without being sterile. I should be using my glasses. The heart beats with coniferous fir, floral nuances, and cool elegance. With the base rich in oak moss, sandalwood, amber, and vetiver, whispers of ancient forest, and impeccably tailored Italian suits. Though quietly discontinued in the early 2000s and suspected to have undergone a few silent tweaks along the way, may or may not be true, Nobile's cult status only grew. Today it fetches $200 to $500 or $200 to $600 a bottle, if you can even find it. And vintage fragrance aficionados speak its name in reverent tones. This isn't just a scent, it's a benchmark in refined masculinity. I have to agree with that last term. The fragrance on this is out of this world. I put some on the moment I received this. I've had this one for a few weeks now, and it blew me away. It definitely, as I said, it's a fougere, but it is a very masculine, wonderfully crafted, beautifully blended fragrance. I am completely in love with this version. Well, I've never smelled the original, so it's the only version I'm completely in love with. I am just over the moon with this Continuum series, especially that it's a way for me to get my nose as a novice fraghead on these discontinued fragrances. Forgotten, some of them. Cult classics, a lot of them. And I don't want to drop $2,000, $600, or any amount of money like that on a fragrance that I'm just not sure about either, or even one I am sure about. It's a lot of money. So I applaud you, Fran, for this idea, and Douglas and Hux for helping her bring this to fruition, because it is an outstanding idea. It's kind of like a book of the month club almost, but one you actually look forward to. So, if you've participated in any of the Continuum collection, or if you thought about it, but if you have, let me know what you're thinking so far about this series. Which one, I know you've probably only have two if you're participating, but which one's your favorite so far? I can already say I've probably used this one more than any of the other two that I have. No, I know I can say that. I have used this one quite a bit. All right, let's see how we did. A little bit of cleanup. That's about it. Let's get the back side. Man, the smell is just amazing in here. That lavender really sings in this. It really does. The vetiver, really nice. You know, I used to not really enjoy vetiver that much, especially when it was heavy. But I can tell you, in the last few months, I've actually been seeking it out. Something in the way it hits me now has really changed. I don't know if that's what you call a maturing nose or something, or maybe it's just taken me a while to come around to it, or maybe I just understand it more. But, man, I really like vetiver now a lot. And I owe a lot of that to Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements and also Doug Lane for an appreciation for vetiver. I give it more chances now, and that has really brought me around. I used to be, oh, there's vetiver in it, just stayed away, didn't even sniff it, you know. But now I definitely give it chances for sure. And I actually look for it now. Isn't that weird? You ever had a fragrance do that to you? Just a little bit of cleanup and we'll be done. Alright, that should do it. Very nice shade. Alright, gonna get a rinse, try to clean this off, come back up for the splash, and my final thoughts. Be right back. Alright, it's a very good shave. Man, that's a great razor. I think I'm wearing more shaving cream than I use. Jeez, definitely got to change shirts. At least it smells good. Definitely gonna have to change shirts. I think that was the messiest I've been. That's alright, it's worth it. Worth it, always worth it. Still a ton left in that brush. Give that a quick rinse. One of my favorite handles. Such a beautiful handle. All right. This is where the magic happens. Oh no, did I put in a defective pump? There it goes. Took it a minute to prime. All right. Just put that pump in. Spray in my hands. Get that rub. Oh, that citrus. Oh, that bergamot really comes out immediately in the splash. I think the aeration of that pump really does something more to it than what I've worn in the past. Oh wow, that's nice. The lemon. Oh, that fir. Yeah. Wow, that is so good. I hadn't used a sprayer, I've just been splashing it. But I like adding the sprayer, and I decided to put it on for this video. Man, it just brings out so much more in it. Guys, Continuum No.3. It's inspired by Gucci Nobile. Texan Shaves approved, guys. This is one not to miss. If you have not jumped on board with the Continuum collection, this is where to start. Remember, these are kind of one and done. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you missed out, I don't know, or I don't think these are ever coming back. Could be wrong. You never know with PAA, but from the way they talk about it, I doubt they are. So, and I'm not trying to create any kind of FOMO or anything, fear of missing out. But I would say this is one that you should really try. If you like a nice fougere, a masculine fougere, don't miss this one. I am so happy I have this in my den. That's all I got, guys. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on Texas Shaves.